Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Evan Snead of Livonia Churchill football. How's it going?
Go good. How are you?
Good, man. So how's this first week of practice been going?
It's been going good. A lot of energy through the week, going into 2 days.
Sure. So what are some of the things that you really worked on this off season?
I worked on a lot of footwork, dialing it in with the receivers this year because all but one um, have left. It was all like seniors last year, and Johnny Palazzi is the only returning receiver that started last year. So I'm just trying to dial it in with the other receivers. So yeah.
So what's it just like getting to know a lot of new guys?
I mean, I grew up with most of them, if not all of them. It's just I didn't throw to all of them last year. So just getting their speed down and the timing is what I've been trying to work on.
Yeah.
Yep.
So really in last year, of course, the big change, even though really I'm not sure how much of a change it is. The entire staff is there. Obviously, Flip is not there. But
Yep.
of course, Coach, of course, Coach Fiegel being there.
Yep.
What's happened like with him as the head coach?
It's been great. I think he's doing a really good job at it. Uh, I mean, he's been coaching for a long time now,
Right.
so I think he's got it down.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously coach was on the podcast a few weeks ago and obviously talked about some of the things that, most I mean, it's like does it seem any different or is it just the same old thing?
No, it doesn't seem different at all. Just Flip isn't there, you know.
Okay.
Feigl is. Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. With that with everything going on right now, of course, I know last season was last season, this season is this season. What has it been like just getting used to everything and what have you been doing this off season to kind of help prepare for this year?
Um, this off season, I've been like I said, working on my footwork, working on my motions, like my form, getting getting to know my receiver speed and dialing in with them. Just yeah, bringing the energy to practice every day.
Yeah. Okay. So what's this next week gonna be like? I know we got the scrimmage and then going into that, we head into that first game against New Boston Huron. So really, what do you want to accomplish in these first few practices before the scrimmage coming up in a few days?
You know, get my timing down. Um, bring let's see. Yeah, just pretty much get my timing down, I think.
Okay. Can you believe that you're a senior?
I try not to think about it. It's kind of like last year, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Yeah. So, you're going in as I mean, year two is the starter. What's that like having gone through last season? Get which how does that help you going through and getting into this year?
Um, really using last year's motivation, you know. Obviously it wasn't the way we wanted it to go. So reflecting on like what I did right and what I did wrong last year and not trying to have a repeat, really.
So how does that so after that going into this year, what's the vibe been like around practice and with Coach Feigl and everybody? Because it's gotta be I know a lot of guys were gone last year, but I'm sure like getting ready for this week of practice has been fun, especially now with full pads.
Yeah, the vibe has been it's been electrifying. Just every day. People we got everybody bringing the energy, you know. It's loud, you know.
Bring that juice.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so how would you describe yourself on the field?
Um I haven't really thought about that. I think I don't know. I think when it comes down to it, I'm I'm good to rely on when it comes down to it. You know, my teammates can rely on me and they know that I got their back when it
Okay.
comes down to it.
All right. Well, let's what goes through your head right before a game?
Um I'm really just thinking about the plays, thinking about envisioning the routes, envisioning myself throwing the ball. And I always get nervous before a game. You know, the butterflies. I don't think that's ever gone away. But yeah, just envisioning the plays is what goes through my head.
So like take me through like a game day. Um, like getting ready in the game, and let's go inside your head a little bit.
All right. I get there, locker room. I make sure I have my ball bag. You know, all the balls for backup balls. Um, I try to like get some sleep, like in the locker room for like a home game. Let's say
Okay.
try to sleep, and get some rest, and then game time comes. I get the equipment on, roll out there with my guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Does your routine usually change like if it's like an away game or something?
Nah, not really. I mean, away game, when we show up, I don't think I have time to sleep. It's just we're there. We got like 15, 20 minutes. So I just really I don't know, make sure my ball's pumped.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's like all these places that you go during like traveling on a bus, they're not that far away. So
No, they're not. So yeah,
yeah.
ain't got that much time.
Okay. Um, Let me ask you this. What would I would okay. What would like I obviously everyone would, what are your goals for this coming season?
Make playoffs.
Okay.
Definitely make playoffs and then get a chance at states. That's always but make playoffs is my goal.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get to know you a little bit, Evan. How about that?
Okay.
All right. Of course, if the audience hasn't seen these, of course, let's ask Evan the famous 10 burning questions. Here we go. They're the same 10 I've asked everybody so far this year. Okay, so the first one is, how do you mentally prepare for a game?
Um, I just envision the plays, think about winning the game. I go in with like a positive mindset. That's mentally I'm positive. So
Are you like are you a music guy before a game or no?
sort of, not really.
Okay.
Like yeah.
All right. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how well are you at responding to text messages?
I'd say a solid six.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say Livonia is getting a new restaurant or something, and they want you to pick it. What would you pick to put in Livonia?
A restaurant in Livonia.
Or really anything. It could be like a fast food restaurant too.
I'd probably say like a burger place, like a burger
Okay.
joint.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Um, let's see. Okay, what is speaking of food, what is your pregame meal before a game?
Um, Pre-game meal. I'm a breakfast guy. I
Okay.
like to get my eggs. I'm an egg guy. It's
Okay.
probably like, yeah, probably a breakfast.
All right. Um, what do you do to make yourself feel better if you're having a bad day?
Um, Music.
Okay.
Music helps. Maybe like a drive. Take a drive.
All right.
Yeah.
What's Evan Snead listen to?
I'm a country guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How much do you remember about past seasons of football or any other sport?
I'm pretty good at remembering that stuff. Like I can remember way back to like Orioles when I
Okay.
played Little League. So yeah.
Um, if you got to pick one social media app to use and delete the rest, what would it be?
Probably Snapchat.
Okay. All right. Um, okay, so this is probably the most controversial question out there. You have to rank your top five fast food restaurants. Okay,
Okay.
so here's how this works. You can pick any restaurant you want from fast food, premium fast food restaurants count too. One
Oh, okay.
is your top, this is your all-time favorite, and five to five, which is it's still my favorite, but there's four ahead of it.
Um. Okay. So we're gonna start one. I'm gonna
Okay.
go with. So it can be restaurants. Like it can be
Yeah,
any restaurant.
it could be like B-dubs or something.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go with probably the Coney, the Senate, just because I grew up going there.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
Uh,
Two, I'm gonna have to go with Red Robin. Same
okay.
reason.
Nice.
Three, B Dubs.
All right.
Four, Taco Bell.
All
And then
right.
five, I'll go with Wendy's.
That's a pretty impressive list there, bud. Is it that George Senate Coney Island you're talking about?
It's the one on I think it's Plymouth and Stark.
Yep, that's the one. Okay.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
one of them. I know there's a couple in like South Line. I know there's those.
Yep.
There's a bunch of Leos out there too, and
Yeah.
yeah. I think we all grew up on Coney Island on Coney
Yep.
Island because we live in Michigan.
Right.
Okay, so what's a song that you know every word to without looking?
Oh, I have to think about that. Let's see. Um, man. Um, I'm not good with song names, but if I hear the song, I'll know it.
Okay.
What lyric? Uh, I couldn't tell you.
It's
I'm
okay.
trying to
It's
think.
okay if you don't know.
I don't know.
All right. Um, okay. And then if you could say something to your younger self, something you know now but didn't know then, what would it be?
Um, be better. Try harder. Don't take stuff for granted. Don't take time for granted because tomorrow isn't guaranteed for all of us.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, Evan, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us, and best of luck this season.
Of course. Thank you.